Meryl Streep does. Oh, hello. I'm just talking about my saggy eye. Hi, everybody.
She's got a saggy eye. I haven't had time to move seats, put any makeup on, or do anything with my hair. And Yvette looks gorgeous.
It's my light. Watch this. Watch.
Oh, love it. Love it. See, got the glow. So, welcome to Donna and Cheryl TV. A little bit of Friday mayhem for you. Keeping it real. Keeping it real, Cheryl. Heist woman.
I'm trying to sort the banner out.
You're getting slower and slower.
Sorry.
But with Cheryl, we've got Yvette in the house today. It's normally Soul Squad Antics, but I think I don't know where everybody is. Like holidays.
Mel's on holiday. I'm not sure where Joe is. Thomas is still in Italy? I'm not sure. I think he might be back.
I feel like he's just moved abroad and he's never coming home. Like he seems to be always away.
Imagine if we just sent you on your own, Yvette. That was awful.
Yvette was just about to go live completely solo, bless her.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry, Colin's packing to go camping as well, and he's asking me questions about which bag to take. So,
hi, Colin.
Really important stuff.
Carl, do you want to say hello to like 400 people?
Say hello to 1,500 people.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, he's getting his walk on. He said, "Oh, hang on." Say hello. Oh, are you?
Hi,
Love it.
You can't see your head because there's a banner in the way. It's fine, darling. No one wants to see your head though. Off you go.
Oh, bless him. Well, you know when men ask you for help with things, have you seen that film, I Give It a Year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Love it.
Oh, my
so
God.
funny.
I love it. And he'll go, like, they're going out for dinner and he'll say, what coat should I wear? And she's like, I don't know. Well, will I be cold? She's like, I've got exactly the same amount of information about the weather right now as you have. Well, whatever coat you want. And it just makes us laugh because, like, that's what, and he'll be like, do you know what, wear me hood? Do you know what, wear cold? Like, will I be cold? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I can't speak for your body parts. Like, where the frick?
Graham's the same. What shall I wear?
Oh,
well, just pick some clothes out of the wardrobe. That's what I do. Oh, I'm going out tonight. Oh, I'd like to wear this.
So
the clothes on. I'm going out. I don't ask for help.
Right, if you're watching, tell me who I've got in the house. Come and say hi to us. It's Friday. I hope you've got a lovely
Friday.
weekend. Cheryl and I weren't going to drink tonight. However, the meeting we've just had, we may have a drink.
Was it hectic?
It was a great meeting.
It was great. Just
we're up leveling. Look, we're in year 3. We want to up level as a business. We want to up level our processes. We've just started talking to a really great agency who is going to help us do that. But you know, it's Friday. We don't want to be told that we're back end's a pile of crap.
Yeah. Apparently, our back end is messier than we thought it was. So there's some back end work needed.
I mean, it's just. Come on, people. It's Friday.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's the week for it. There's been so much cool stuff going on this week. You know, we're going to up level. It's going to be this week. So,
of course.
Crazy.
So, Yvette, in your world, with your brand new business, the first week of being fully out, is this your first week? Or are you second week of being fully out?
It's fully out.
Week.
Yeah, fully out this week. So I think I put the video out Thursday last week, I think it was.
Yes. So how's it been?
Mental, but in a really, really good way. There's been so many people that I didn't know had even started their own businesses that I've known for years that really want some help with marketing. There's I'm bespoking most of the stuff at the moment, but I'm writing the copy to get my training course online and all the rest of it. But what it's really made me realize is there are so many people out there that really just need me to kind of help with the demystifying of marketing, because I think people have had their brains pickled by lots of different things online, and yeah, it's been quite fun just to sit down with people and go, okay, well, you know, what's your business about? Tell me about it. I mean, it's just great. I love it. I love it. It's been fab. And one of the things that on the Soul Squad session that we were talking about on Wednesday that Mel really helped with, and that's why I'm ordering a new Brendan Burchard planner, because this one's was around I'd replaced corporate with my business, and then I was still fitting all of the stuff around what I deemed as working hours, and I was like, whoa, hang on a minute, like I've got to like define my life the way I want it to be. Like if I want to do something in the middle of the day, that's the business. I'm not, that stuff doesn't need to fit on the periphery anymore. It's very much part of life. So you
are designing your dream life.
Yeah,
100%.
Our coach gets us to do this. Nick gets us to do this a lot, where she'll say, design your perfect day. Like, what do you want your day to look like? And then you work towards that goal. So if that is like she was saying, Brendan Bouchard doesn't start work before 12, I think it is.
Okay, cool.
Brendan doesn't book anything in before that. Like, he has these routines and he'll walk or run, whatever he train, whatever he does. But his day doesn't start till 12. And that's what he likes to do. And some of the guys will, not work. Like Nick doesn't book anything in on a Friday. And it is just about, I tend to book a slot in the middle of the tea time. So I like to go for a walk about then.
Yeah.
Then I don't mind working later, whereas Chelsea might work early morning. So
I'll have a walk early morning, then I'll work through till whatever time.
Yeah.
And then I log off and I'm chilling, but then Donna likes to work, but that's okay.
But it's funny how everyone's sort of going through the same sort of thing this week as well, because you guys with your photo shoot, and I was due to have one today, which I haven't told anyone about because it scared the shit out of me. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I'm apologising.
I was just going to say, I'm taking the sorry. Shit is not aimed at me.
Yeah.
But because of the rain down here and the wind, because it's like gale force winds down here today. We scheduled it for Monday. But
so you scheduled that then, yeah?
Yeah, it's on Monday now. But watching you guys do it was just brilliant. It was so good. You were like proper being papped everywhere. Did you enjoy it?
It was so much fun. So much fun.
And obviously, because there's two of us, we're just constantly, like, we've got the photographer there and then Holly doing behind the scenes. So, but it was so funny because we're just constantly having to just look at each other's eyes for like 6 hours on Wednesday, smiling.
Lovingly into each other's eyes.
Or just like,
well, the funny thing is, I couldn't look at Neil's eyes for that long. I'd be like calling him all sorts. I was just like that. Hey, sick of looking at it yet? Like, you love us any less yet? And she's like, no, I love you. And then we're like just saying, like, if we do get married again, we'll just do it to each other. It would make things so much easier.
Exactly.
We're saying like the amount of sex is probably the same. You don't need to have any, and then there'll be a lot more love, and you just get someone who understands.
I hope your husbands are not watching this. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Oh, Sarah's saying that I helped her massively this week. Oh, yes.
You have helped her massively. So talk to us a little bit then about like how you're feeling about your photo shoot, because I know this can be really scary, and a lot of what we were talking about, and I think next week I'm talking more about this as well, aren't we, Cheryl, on Monday, about like visibility and really whether it's in your corporate life and you're just scared of like putting yourself out there and starting to put yourself on the map and start claiming what you want because you don't want to look like a twat if you don't get it, or whether it's in your own business and it's about being like Wendy was talking last night in our group coaching call around that, doing lives, and like it is a thing, isn't it, about we kind of want to do the work but we don't always want to be seen.
Yeah, and I think that's so true. And I re-listened to Mel Wells' Goddess Revolution and then the Hungry for More again. And it just really hit home how much one of the biggest things about me launching my business was getting in front of the camera. Like, I hate it, and even doing this now, I'm kind of sat here like really uncomfortable, but it's because it's you guys. It's just like having a chat. I'm going to forget like the 900 people that are in the soul system.
Yeah. Don't just put a pin in.
I know. and also the thing as well with photos, I don't know if you guys found this, and what I love to hear when you guys said that you wanted to do it in your hometown because this is what you're like and you want to show what you're all about. For me, that's really important too, because I don't want to look like a corporate person in my photos. I mean, the lady who's doing them for me is just, I mean, she's fab. She knows exactly. She's just starting out herself as well, so we're both kind of like feeling our way around it, which is great. But I don't want the stage sort of thing and
headshot with the
but it's nuts how much it holds us back. It really is, because even like getting on lives and doing stuff on Facebook and things like that, I'm better at it than I was, but you just look at every aspect and you think, actually, this is just rubbish, because no one's judging you on what you look like. That's so superficial, you know. That's actually, it's what is it that you're delivering? What are you saying? What is it that you've got to offer, etc., etc. But yeah, I think for me it's a really big, because, you know, like with coaching with you guys, one of my big things has been my weight and that journey, and the real aha moment over the last 2 weeks has been my weight is out of alignment because my life was out of alignment massively, like a big underline, full stop, mini orgasm moment.
Mic
you know,
drop.
yeah, exactly. Yvette out.
Boom.
Yeah.
Because your body's a reflection of your subconscious mind.
Your physical body's a reflection of your subconscious mind.
And when I heard that sentence of, because you guys have said it about 100 million times, Tony Robbins says it, and then Mel was saying it in the sense of how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you look at how your life is and how you eat, so my life, which I love, but I do need to go to get a bit of balance. I'm like all over here, and there's loads of stuff going on, and I'm busy, and that's how I eat. I'm like eat on the go. I never really stop. I kind of don't really focus on the beautifulness of the food that I've either created for myself, that somebody's cooked for me, or whatever. And actually, when I looked at that, I was like, yeah, sugar. And also because I don't put myself out there and I hide behind stuff quite a lot, then when I'm doing that and when I'm not feeling myself, then I know that I secret eat. So it's weird just to see that, like, oh my God, this really is like an alignment thing.
And a lot of people do it. We were working, one of our one-on-one clients, actually, this is something that's really come through for her. And it's not a weight thing, it's a habit thing. It's the fact that she knows she's eaten and doesn't like that side of it. And do you know what I mean? She's like, I just want a better relationship with food. I want to have this whole happiness rather than this push, pull, dread, love. And it's really, really common. And people talk to us about this a lot. And I think having that, like you said, that healthy relationship with energy, about you being the highest, like to me, this is always about you being the highest version of yourself so that you can show up really powerfully for you in your life, for your clients. Energy fuel is just one of those really key components to that, rather than it being something. Gabby talks about it, and I heard Marianne Williamson talking about it a long time. It's Gabby Burns, if anyone's interested. Gabby, no, me and Gabs.
Me and Gabby, first name basis.
Yeah, because like in A Course in Miracles, what they say is like anything that you have on as a worship or a relationship that causes a separateness. And when there's separation, it's the fear, love, you know, the whole big bopping about thing. So it's about that food isn't on a pedestal, but it's to be appreciated and it's to have gratitude and you know, around it. So mindfully eating your food and appreciating the taste and the smell and the preparation and what it took to get that food on your plate. And it's a different relationship rather than something you almost punish yourself with or reward yourself with.
Or hide them down the side of the sofa, as Sarah said. I used to have a habit, an unhealthy habit, where I would go at 9 o'clock into the kitchen treat cupboard and get something that was processed sugar. And occasionally I do that, but it's rare. It's like, but as an exception. But if I do it, and I can hear Graham coming in the kitchen, I'm like,
yeah, you're like, oh my God,
I literally like go to do something else, because he normally goes to bed about 9, then I wait till he goes to bed, and then I get what it was I was going to eat, and then stuff it down, because I know that it's wrong. Like, I know in myself that that's not what I want to be doing. So like, I'm just going to like eat it quietly. So if it's a bag of crisps, he can't hear the crisp packet rustling while he's upstairs, because I'm trying to like ram the food in. So I think it's more common than you would think. I
think, and when I did years ago when I did my yoga teacher training, the thing that kept coming up for me was duality. And you probably found this when you did your pranic training as well. Like, there's always duality, kind of what you were talking about with Marianne Williamson thing as well. And I always thought my duality was Yvette in real life and Yvette in corporate life. Which that was there, but then what it's made me realize, kind of starting this business on my own, it was Yvette, the real Yvette, and everything else. Like, everything else was just not who I am, and I've just you know, just kind of like showing up me fully me, and not having to worry about any of that. It's just been so liberating. I mean, if anything else, and then things like the law of attraction, again, because I'm high vibing at the moment, I'm massively, I've also had coffee, so I sound a little bit hysterical, but because I'm high vibing at the moment, I've tapped back into all of my practices there, and I've just got some really cool stuff that I'm doing around abundance as well, because that's all been going on in the soul system too, which has been pretty cool. So yeah, we were talking about my £1 million note that's in my purse that Colin might have tried to pay for something with recently, and and just celebrating any sort of extra bits of money that are coming into my account. Oh yeah, that was my little celebration. So I've got the that AC/DC song "Runaway Train." So whenever I see something that comes into my bank account, or there's something that's picking up a coin on the floor or whatever, I've got that on my phone, and I'm like, "Runaway money train." Da, da, da.
I love it. I love it. Well, when I did the as a bonus for the guys who joined the Real You online. Was that this month or last month? I think it was this month. We did a bonus money mindset, money mindset mastery session with them, and it has literally blown the lid off how some people perceive money and their relationship with it. And we're doing it for the Real You group.
And you guys,
the elite and the group are all coming together for that. So it's amazing. Like, it totally transforms your relationship with money just by tapping into a few basics that seem really obvious. Once you know them, you're like, how did I not know this? So yeah, you're going to enjoy that next week. It's a really good timing for you with the business.
And I think that's it. I think it's good to do it when I'm of this vibration as well, and then it's just making sure that I'm keeping those morning routines up, because I tend to, what I've noticed as a habit is, like, when everything's going great, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm and then you're like, oh shit, yeah, no, hang on, let's not go down this road.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
No, but it's so true, and it's the consistency of the routine. So by consistency, I don't mean 7 days a week, but if you do your routine 4 to 5 days a week, you'll see a benefit. And so many of our clients have said that to us, even in one-to-one, they get to a great place, and then we stop doing the things that work for us because we feel good. But it's doing those things that's created that feeling. So it's really important that you don't upper limit yourself and then start dropping down. Like, just when you things can't get any better, things will get better. So keep doing it, and it'll keep getting better and better and better. So
your guys' journey as well, with the whole 2 years and having the photos done, everything. I'm like, yeah, okay, you're just living proof that this is all happening.
It's just friggin' mental. Like, it's just mental. And then just that call there with a business manager, just helping us to understand how we can optimize what we do so that we can make it easier. And that whole process when people are coming on board, and if they're seeing us on the web, just making that customer journey so much. And we used to talk about customer journeys in corporate. I've never been excited about it as we are when we're talking about these systems that we'll use to integrate and make it just feel so slick, and it's like, it's just exciting, like everything you do with it. As much as I laugh and go, God, CM systems and but it's actually really exciting because you can see the potential of what it'll bring you in your business.
And also it's like becoming a company. So we like when Donna and I started the business, and the experts kept telling us,
"Hi, Colin, enjoy your
bye, love you."
Bye. The experts kept telling us, actually, like, it takes 2 to 3 years to really set your company up. That's not what Donna and I wanted to hear. We wanted to hear, actually, you'll be like, literally within a year, everything will be up and running. That isn't how it works. It does take time to build. But actually, this next phase that we're moving into, yes, there's 2 of us. We do have teams that work with us. It's like becoming like a proper company where everything's just automated and everything just works.
And you're going to have like a raft of people working for you that are awesome.
Yes, totally. And this is what we love, is we're meeting such amazing people on the journey. And it does make me giggle, like how many of you, though, like from corporate, are then setting up your own businesses. Like, that's
I swear it's like
business in 7 days now. Like, it's mental.
Yeah.
I think you guys need to, like, I don't know, do something with that.
There's a
'cause there is
niche.
something
There's a
about
niche
that,
there.
yeah.
But none of you knew that that's what you would do when you started working with us. This is the thing. It's like finding the real you for the people that we attract. A lot of that is about finding that freedom that comes with it and being able to be creative as well. So who knew?
And we set
Who
out.
knew?
We purposely set out for you to find your purpose. We didn't purposely set up out for people to find the purpose, which would then be setting up their own business. That's just what seems to have happened. So there's definitely a niche in there for us to start to go down.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Because I think
So
if when you did your, I can't remember which live it was on. There was a live where you were talking about where you'd reviewed everyone's reason for getting involved with the program, and a lot of it was about confidence and stepping into that confidence. Because I remember those were my words, like stepping back into my power, stepping back into my confidence. And even when I started, like, no disrespect to you ladies, it wasn't about you. I was like, yeah, let's just give this a crack. You know, I might get about a 20%, like, you know, if it just ups my confidence a little bit to do a few different things. Now I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in it. I'm doing it. It's like all of that shit is falling away. And, you know, I've got Janice in the back of my head at the moment, but she is 100% on holiday and quarantined in another country at the minute. So
yeah, exactly. You need to leave her at home on Monday when you go on your photo shoot.
Yeah.
But this is what we always impress on people. And this is actually why we started making the programs longer, because people would get that initial uplift and think that the work was done.
Yeah.
Like with the daily practice, you'd feel better and then they'd stop doing it. And then months later would come back and we're like, it's because you get the initial halo effect of seeing some of the change, but you've got to stick at it a bit longer to get the consistency of the delivery and really start to feel it. Hey, Dee.
Hi, Dee.
And really start to see how it changes. And then that's what I was saying to you, how you feel now. Imagine what you're then going to be like in another 12 months.
I'll be vomiting like rainbows, and you'll
be riding around on a unicorn, going from business to consult. You'd have your team, like, oh.
Every single one-on-one client or group client has said to us, they thought they would get something out of it, and what they get is so much more, but that so much more is actually really difficult to quantify because it is different from person to person. But what I'd invite you all to do today is I've just popped in there the link for the waitlist for the challenge. The challenge is amazing. We're definitely running it in September. I'm not going to release the date yet, but you need to get on there, because if you're on the wait list, you'll actually get a separate bonus. So you need to join the wait list, basically. So get on the wait list and you'll be the first to hear the dates. You'll automatically get signed up into the challenge and you will be given priority access into the private Facebook group, right? And that's not even the bonus. So make sure you're in there. And yeah. You're big having the Yvette glow. I'm going to call it
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me change my glow. Ooh.
Ooh. Love it, love.
All from us for this week.
Happy Friday. Have a fab weekend.
Make sure you watch out for the affirmation as well. This week's affirmation is good, if I do say so myself. And we will see you all on Monday. Mwah. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.